Oh, sorry. I'm so goofy, guys. It's so easy to want to hide yourself because you feel like you don't fit. I'm gonna be a little bit vulnerable with you guys. I need to tell people of my ideas because my ideas are amazing.
Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate.
Hi, bestie. Welcome to the Princess Lifestyle. I know, dramatic. I'm gonna end that, but welcome to Princess Lifestyle. If you're new here, my name is Princess and I'm a content creator here on YouTube, and for now we're just doing lifestyle videos. We're not sure of our niche yet, but we're doing lifestyle videos. So if this is your first time coming on my page, you're welcome. I'm so happy to have you. And if this is your second, third, or maybe you've been here from the beginning, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here once again to see you guys. So today's video is gonna be like a lot of reflection that I've been doing lately, just my thoughts out there. Basically, I don't know if it's gonna like remind someone of something or it's gonna like provoke you to also think the way I've been thinking too. So the title before you had clicked on it was things that I wish before I turned 26, which you know already. I turned 26 last month on the 21st, and these are things that I wish that I knew before I turned 26. This is just raw truths, no fluff. I'm giving you all the little details, and yeah, you let me know if any of this provoked a thought in you, or this is something that you've thought about sometime or anytime. Yeah, let's get right into this video. So first one on the list would be, I wish I knew I didn't have to get it perfect the first time. Growing up as a first child or like a first daughter, or however it is I want to put that, but just growing up as someone that had siblings to always reflect on, or siblings that looked up to you, if that makes sense. It was always like a given that you had to have it right the first time. Like you have to get the right grades at the first time. You had to fill yourself in a little box because you felt like if you didn't get it right, then your siblings are not going to get it right. You were like the bedrock, if that makes sense. So you always had to like do things perfectly. And now getting to 26, I'm getting to realize that that was something I didn't have to do. I didn't need to like push myself as much as I did to be overly perfect. Yes, fine and all right, like that was that helped, if that makes sense. I'm like the perfect daughter to my parents, but there are times where I wish that I just like stayed, if that makes sense. Like I just really like allowed myself to fail, and that was okay. I didn't need to get it right the first time. It's just like riding a bicycle. You don't get it the first time, you don't get it the second time. I've never ridden a bicycle before, but I do know like how that works. Nothing you do would ever be perfect the first time, and it's good for us to always like realize that and understand that it's not always going to be perfect, even though we want it to be. So it's okay to fall, it's okay to stumble. In fact, I feel like it's okay to fall as many times as you want to, because that way it helps you know when you've fallen and how to get back up, if that makes sense. Like what I mean is, if you've fallen now, you know that, okay, this is why I fell, I'm not going to do that anymore. And if you fall something different, if you fall again in a different way, that's still fine, because now you know what not to do. So it's okay to fall, and it's okay to not be perfect all the time. Okay, so the next thing I wish I knew before I turned 26 would be, I wish I knew it's okay to still be figuring it out, in the sense that I'm someone that needs to always have a plan. Like I have a 10-step plan for everything. I used to tell my friends, have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F, because it's like, why not? But I'm getting to realize that you don't need to always know the end, if that makes sense. I'm getting to allow myself just be. I don't need to have a 10-step plan. I don't need to have A to Z plan, because sometimes it's okay to begin again. It's okay to start something again. I remember I had hit some sort of like a stumble earlier this year, and I felt like, oh my God, I'm gonna start all over again. It felt like I needed to start all over again, and I was so scared of it because I didn't know the outcome. I didn't know how it was gonna look afterwards. But sitting out here and like talking to you besties, that thing I was so worried about, nah, it's gone. Like, that's why it's so good to depend on God, because he needed to remind me that I didn't need to have these 10 steps. He's got me, and that's all that matters. So sometimes I don't need to always have all the answers to all my questions. It's okay for me not to know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. It's okay for me not to know what's gonna happen in the next 5 years. I'm not saying don't have a 5-year plan. I'm not saying don't expect things of yourself or wish things of yourself. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying sometimes it's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to just learn as you go. It's okay to relearn some things if you need to. That's just something that I've learned. And yeah, on to the next one. This is getting really, really deep. But I wish, like, another thing that I knew before I turned 26 was not everyone will get it, and that's okay. Not everyone needs to understand you. As a recovering people pleaser, this was a lesson that I needed to like learn really hard. Like, it got me in the sense that I actually like sat down with myself and like, why do I need to like please everyone all the time? Like, not everyone needs to get what I'm doing. Not everyone needs to know that, okay, this choice I made was the right one. Not everyone needs to know, okay, this path that I'm taking was the right one. I remember coming here and everyone was saying that, coming to the UK, that is, oh, the only jobs that you can get are this and this or that and that. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. And I remember like friends, not friends per se, but just people telling me that that's not how it's gonna work. You're gonna need this at the end. You're gonna need that at the end. And I'm like, no. And let me tell you, in as much as work has been a bit stressful for me, in as much as work can be a lot for me, I am very much grateful for the job that I'm doing right now. It's something out of the box. Not everyone would do it because it's just not worth it at the end. But I really, really believe that that was my purpose here. And just working and seeing the impact that I make in people's life is just amazing for me. So that goes to say that not everyone needs to get what you're doing. Not everyone needs to understand it, and that's okay. Chase your dreams, as big as they are. Chase them, because no one needs to get it. Successful people don't please everyone. They're pleasing themselves and God, I think. At least I hope they are. But right now, I'm just focused on using the purpose that God has for me, for Him, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's one other thing I wish I knew before I turned 26. So yeah, another thing that I wish that I knew before I turned 26 was, I wish I knew that I didn't have to do it all alone. I really, really wish that I knew that, because that has been a problem for me. I don't know how to receive help. I don't even know how to ask for help. And when it comes to like basic stuff, or like you just having someone to be there for you, I would have that, but I wouldn't know how to receive that, if that makes sense. So I wish I knew that I didn't have to do it alone. It's like, let me give you a scenario where like you have a boss and he's got employees, but he chooses to do everything by himself. He's gonna get burnt out, he's gonna get tired, and then he's gonna get upset that no one does anything. But the thing is, he doesn't let his employees do anything. So that's how I am, or that's how I was. And it's something that I'm getting to learn, that I'm gonna need people. And I have like an amazing support that I just need to sometimes lean on and tell them, thank you for holding me. Thank you for being there. I just need to realize that I'm not going to always have to do it all alone. I'm going to need people around me. I'm going to need God to help me. There are days where I just need to be still and allow them help me. And yeah, that is something I'm relearning, because I just felt like I had to always do it alone, because who am I going to ask for help? Who's going to help me? Or who's going to do that for me? Or who am I going to cry to? But no, you've got people. I'm pretty sure if you look around, the people around you that have always been there for you, you've got people. So I wish I knew that before I turned 26. So this one's a bit dear to me, because I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable with you guys. I wish I knew that I'm not too much. as someone that has grown big their whole life, fat, chubby, whatever it is you want to call it, but as someone that has grown big their whole life, it's easy for you to shrink away. But yeah, it's very easy to hide yourself when you go to spaces, when you're in school, when you're working. It's so easy to want to hide yourself because you feel like you don't fit. They're like skinny people everywhere, and then there's just you. But yeah, you get what I mean. What I'm learning now that I'm 26 is I'm not too much. I'm more than enough. I don't need to hide away. I need to be myself when I come into spaces. I need to laugh as much as I want to, not scared that, who's that person laughing? I need to tell people of my ideas because my ideas are amazing and there are people that want to hear it. I need to be able to like just not see myself as this big person when I walk in and just see myself as a person that's growing, a person that's learning things, a person that's filled with a purpose. And there's just so much things that we hide ourselves away from because we're scared of standing out. We're so scared that if we stand out, people are gonna be like, like the kids at work will say, but that's not how it is. We're allowed to be emotional. We're allowed to be passionate about the things that we love, and that's okay. It's okay to be as loud as you want to. There's this song, I can't remember the girl that sang it, but it's being the fat funny friend. And it's so weird that we big people, whatever it is you want to call it or call yourself as, that's just what we are. We're just funny, but we're not. We're smart, we're amazing, we're talented, we've got ideas ready to bust out, and I just can't wait to see the amazing things that we're gonna do together. We're not shrinking away this year. We're being in the middle of those spaces that we think that we can't be in. So we're gonna do it. So yeah, that's one thing I wish that I knew before I turned 26. But yeah, so this is the end of the video because as you can see, I'm standing. I'm tired of the outside. I want to go home. These are just like a couple of things that I've learned since I turned 26, or that I'm still learning anyways, because I don't feel like I've fully learned it to the fullest. So I just hope that we're getting to the stage where we're reflecting on a lot of things and getting to understand that some of the things that we thought we knew aren't things that we need to keep knowing, if that makes sense. So it's okay to unlearn and it's okay to relearn. And I would love to see your comments on what you have to say about this in the comment section anyways. If you've learned something over the past few years, or if there's something you want to know or you want to find out from me, I'm your go-to girl. Just hit me up, drop a comment, and you can follow me on all my platforms. YouTube, it's the Princess Lifestyle. Instagram is LOVE_EBAL, which is Love Apple, and on TikTok it is still the Princess Lifestyle. That's the end of today's video, besties. Bye. Okay, that's enough.